Welcome, friends. First of all, thank you very much for your extreme love which you have shown by seeing our vlog and by appreciating us. So thank you so much, everyone. So in this the second episode of Himalayan series, today we will going to discuss about a very interesting thing, that is the Himalayan salt. And prior to that, I want to wish everyone a very happy Himalayan day. So today, in 9 September, 9 September is considered as the Himalayan day. So it was exactly, when you are watching this particular video, then it has already been passed. So belated happy Himalaya day to all of you. And I hope that your health will remain very good, and you will prosper in your life, and you will do a lot of things for the Himalaya. So first of all, we want to talk about why salts are important. As we all know that salt plays a very vital role in our life, and almost all of us, we eat salt, and salt also plays a very important role in our life as well. So why it plays an important role? Because it maintains the human health. So if you will not take salt, if you can imagine it like with this example, like if you will not eat salt for a whole day or for 2 days, your whole body will start getting deteriorated. Okay, so it is because in our body different types of ions are there, and there is a very important role for all the all the minerals in our body, like sodium, calcium, potassium and all. So this is a vital for our body. Okay, so it basically it promote the homeostasis. It balances the homeostasis particularly. Okay, so when we talk about this salt, so this is the main source of the sodium and chloride ion. Okay, so this is as you all know that the formula for salt is sodium chloride, and this is one of the most important source of the sodium as well as the chloride ion in our body. Then it is must for the function of the nerves and the muscles. Okay, so this is a very important for our nervous and muscular function, and the most important role of it is the regulation in the fluid and the blood pressure. So as we all know that our body is mostly composed from fluids, and in our body the fluids are there, and if unfortunately someone get hospitalized, the first thing what the hospital do is to maintain the body fluid of that person by giving the glucose, what we say the glucose or the DNS. Okay, so it also contains the sodium and chloride particularly. So this salt is also important in regulation of the fluid and the blood pressure. Now there are different types of salt. So generally what we use is the white salt, which is also known as the sea salt. Then we are having the pink salt. This is also one of the most common salt nowadays, and it is becoming very popular. Then we are having a very interesting salt which is quite endemic to the Himalayan region. That is known as the black salt. Okay, or we can say the rock salt. So this pink salt and black rock salt are quite different, although they are quietly sometimes they are used as a synonyms, but they are not. Then we are having the white crystalline salt. This one is particularly known as the pyramid salt. Okay, so this is because the crystals of it is of pyramid shape. Then there is this Turkish pyramid salt is there. It is again blackish in color, and the crystals are in pyramidal in structure. And this is something which is very interesting, which is the Himalayan salt particularly, which is known as the pishu noon. Then this pishu noon is a very important thing, and it consists of so many different medicinal plants which are present in the Himalaya and other places of the world. And this is very famous in the Himalayan region, in the Pahar particularly, and it is also having certain very good effects in our body. Then what are the harmful effects of the salt? So there are, the excess of everything is bad. And if we talk about the harmful effects of the salt, so there are many harmful effects are also associated with the salt. For example, if you will consume the salt in very high amount, it can cause so many, heart related disease. So this can cause the cardiovascular disease, which is one of the topmost cause for death globally. Okay, so the cardiovascular diseases are the topmost cause for the mortality or death all over the world. Okay, then another harmful effect is upon the immunity of the body. Okay, so it can drastically decrease our body's immunity. So we have to make sure that we are eating salt in an appropriate amount, and we have to eat it the proper salt as well. Okay, so this is a very important thing that it can cause different type of heart damage. Then apart from that, many of the physicians and many of the Ayurvedic physicians particularly, they also said that this is having certain particularly this white salt is having very bad effect with respect to the fertility as well. Okay, so it can cause infertility in both male and the females. Now, when we talk about the regular consumption of the sodium in the body, or we can say the salt consumption, so the limits has been given by the National Academy of Medicine USA, and according to them, 1 to 3 years of age should contain 1500 mg per kg of sodium daily. Then 4 to 8 should be 1900, 9 to 13 should be 2200, and 14 to 18 year of age should contain around 2300 of sodium per day, okay, mg. Then in general, the sodium per day intake should be around from 8.75 to 10.5 gram per day, and we should not consume more than 10 gram per day of the salt. Okay, that is good enough. Then when we talk about particularly about the Himalayan salt, so what are the benefits of the Himalayan salt? So this is like I showed you that this one is the black rock salt and this one is the pink rock salt. Okay, so the pink salt, it is also known as the Sangha Namak. So they are quite different, but both of these are having substantial beneficial effect in comparison to the other kind of salts. Okay, so these are very interesting, and this pink salt is obtained from the Khevda mines in the Punjab, and this black rock salt is obtained from the Himalayan region. It is particularly obtained from the from the mountains, rocks, particularly rock. That's why it is known as rock salt. And also the benefits of the pishu noon is also there. They are also, they can act as an antioxidant, and they can provide, apart from the normal benefits of the salt, they can provide some very beneficial effect if they are consumed in the proper amount. For example, in this pishu noon there is so many herbs are used, okay, like mentha, then garlic is there. So all these are having their own beneficial activities, okay, particularly the antioxidant activities. And these antioxidant, they are having very key role in maintaining the health and in preventing the different kind of diseases, right? So this is a recent study published by Chandra and co-worker. So this study was done in collaboration in India and France, particularly from the Uttarakhand, Punjab and France. So in this, the scientists, they have discovered that the Himalayan black salt was very good in calcium. It was having good amount of calcium and low amount of sodium. Okay, so low amount of sodium was found. Sorry. And apart from that, so if this is the low amount of sodium is there, then it will be beneficial in comparison to the salt in which the higher amount of sodium will be there, okay, particularly for the patient who are suffering from the cardiovascular disease in general and hypertension in particular. Okay, so the patient who are having hypertension, they can consume the black rock salt. It can be more beneficial than the pink rock salt and then the white salt. Okay, then the black rock salt was also having good amount of iron and magnesium. So there are different type of products are also available in the market, like this, you can see this lamp is there. This is made up from the pink salt. Okay, so these are the pink salt products which are available in the market, and more of it, these all are generally used to prevent the radiation. Okay, or this is believed that this pink rock salt, or it is possible that the black rock salt may have the higher anti-radiating type of activity. And this type of products are widely used, and many of the products who are selling the product, they claim that it increase the blood flow, improve sleeping, boost serotonin level, reduce asthma, okay, increase energy level, and many more things. Okay, however, we are not verifying the claims with this particular lamp, okay, because substantial scientific studies are needed for that, but and we will give you only the authenticated information. Okay, so these all are the products which can be highly beneficial. So this Himalayan rock salt can be very beneficial, not only for the health purposes but also for improvement of the socio-economic condition of the people of the Himalaya as well. Okay, if you will develop certain kind of products, this will be very beneficial. Okay, so they can be it can be value added, and the products can be developed out of it. Okay, so today as we are talking about the salt, I just want to end it with the quote that if you one cannot think well, love well, sleep well if one has not dined well. Okay, so this is very important thing, that if you are not having the proper food, if you are not dined well, you cannot do any of the things. Okay, and also save trees and save life. So thank you very much, and wish you all a very happy Himalayan day. And please do like, share and subscribe, and please let me know in the comment that what kind of other information you need from my side, so we can make particular blog accordingly. Okay, so